Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by these fine sponsors. Hear Rich's forecast hourly on these Blue Water Broadcasting radio stations.
Hey, good morning, everybody. On this Friday morning, it is the 8th day of September. Nice and cool here in Alabama, but we have Category 5, and it is still Category 5, Hurricane Irma heading towards Florida, an encounter that could be potentially catastrophic, and I am not over-exaggerating. There is nothing to compare this hurricane in modern history. It is by itself as far as the brand of danger for the state of Florida. As you have probably been following my post, the track has been edging westward, and this is now the worst case scenario for most of the state of Florida. Even the cone of uncertainty covers almost all of Alabama, and yes, we could see tropical storm force wind gusts and maybe some squalls by Monday night into Tuesday. Let's get into the details now. Here's everything you need to know about Irma.
All right, there's the cool air over our area this morning with temperatures back in the 50s. Look at the cold front all the way down to almost the Tampa Bay area in Florida. And as we zoom out, there is Category 5 Irma heading towards the Bahamas and on its way to Florida, moving west-northwest at about 16 miles per hour right now. Total sunshine for us today, another very comfortable day with a high temperature around 84. I think we're down near 60 tonight. A little breezy, winds pick up northeast 5 to 16 miles per hour. And now the hurricane, which is still a Category 5. Unbelievable that it's still Category 5 since Tuesday morning, moving west-northwest, and it's going to be tearing up the Bahamas, I'm afraid, on its way to Florida. The new cone from the National Hurricane Center has the cone covering all of Florida, of course, and then the cone covers most of Alabama and even up into Tennessee, and it could be a strong tropical storm even into Georgia. But it's a worst-case scenario for Florida now with that westward drift, and that puts Miami on the very, very difficult side of the storm, potentially catastrophic. Now hurricane warnings have been issued for all of South Florida, and that includes all the way up to the Lake Okeechobee area. A hurricane watch a little farther to the north into the central part of Florida, and that'll be extended later today. Irma models, the spaghetti models, now bunched together over Florida, and notice how that bends to the left as you get into Georgia and maybe even into eastern Alabama. Here's Saturday midnight. The storm is approaching from the south between Cuba and the Keys at midnight Saturday. Sunday morning, it is right over the Keys, and that puts Miami on the extreme northeastern quadrant. And then here it is, Sunday p.m., Sunday at 7 o'clock. We're seeing right on through the middle of the state of Florida, moving on northward to perhaps Ocala, Lake City, as we get into 7 a.m. Monday, then into Georgia after that, with maybe some tropical storm wind gusts here in Alabama and some tropical squalls by Monday night into Tuesday. And you can see it's still a full-fledged tropical storm in Georgia as it continues moving northward and may be edging into northeast Alabama by Tuesday afternoon at 1 p.m. as it becomes weaker and a tropical depression. So we have nice weather here today, tomorrow, and Sunday. And then the chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms associated with Irma begins late Monday into Monday night into Tuesday with gusty winds, and then maybe even lingering perhaps into Wednesday before it relaxes its grip on us. So we could see tropical storm conditions here Monday night into Tuesday in the eastern counties, tropical rain squalls, maybe tropical storm force wind gusts, but we'll be on the better side of the storm, the west side, if you will. We'll keep you up to date on that. Meanwhile, there are two other hurricanes out there. Jose is a major hurricane with 120-mile-an-hour winds. It's going to be turning into the Atlantic, but it could threaten some of those islands that was devastated by Irma. Katia is in the southwestern Gulf of Mexico, heading into Mexico, where a hurricane warning is in effect, and a new area of concern just off Africa this morning.
Well, needless to say, we're going to keep you up to date on Irma all the way. We'll be talking about everything Irma this morning on News Talk 93.1 from 6 to 9 a.m. I hope you join us. There will be extensive updates throughout the day, including an important one at around 4 o'clock this afternoon, and Twitter updates as well. I hope you follow my Twitter feed. Throughout the day, I'm giving you good information on Twitter, so please join me there. And of course, throughout the weekend, the latest on Irma, of course. Have a great day today. Stay on top with the latest information, okay?
Rich Thomas Weather.